Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Suzanne Gundersen from Screenwritenow. I'm an inner story coach who helps screenwriters and industry creatives to naturally de-stress, get focused into their creative rhythm and flow, build tremendous confidence, and deepen their emotional worldview into wisdom and truth. That way they can hook every audience. So today's video is part of my Industry Wisdom Bits series, where I'm bringing to you professionals in television and film to share with us one golden nugget of advice that's helped them in their career and maybe can help you in yours too. So today I'm joined by Matt Hastings. Thanks, Matt, for being here. Please tell us a little bit
Sure.
about yourself.
Sure. I'm a writer, director, producer, and failed actor, and have been at it for about 20 years. Have created a number of TV shows, so I continue to work as a writer and a director, producer. Currently working on The Handmaid's Tale.
Fantastic. So you must have so much experience. But could you just whittle it down to just one little gem for us today and share with us, what might be standing out?
Sure. I mean, I had a transformative moment when I first started in Los Angeles when I was a production assistant, and I saw a truck came up to an intersection on Beverly Boulevard, and it stopped, and a guy screamed out the window to a bunch of people because it was a place where there were a bunch of agency people, et cetera. And he said, "I came to Los Angeles and I didn't make it." And for me, I promised myself that I would never be that guy in the truck. I knew that I had in my heart stories to tell, and I just refused to give up, which is, there's a motto in a film called Galaxy Quest, which is one of my favorite films, that says, never give up and never surrender. So it's a combination of that tenacity, perseverance, because you'll get a lot of no's,
Yeah.
but you will get a yes if you're telling your story. So for me, you can tell your story, your personal experience, something that's born out of your personal experience that nobody else has perspective on. That for me is probably a tip. I don't know if it's the most important tip, but it's, if you write what you know, if you write what's personal to you, nobody else can tell that story as brilliantly as you can.
Yeah, I love that. In fact, that guy that was driving back on the truck that you saw and he screamed out loud, he was really expecting LA to embrace him. And instead, you learned in that moment to embrace yourself and connect with your stories and be able to share yourself authentically and just, ignore the noise that's out there. Because I mean, the big bad world is out there trying to, take from us. So it can't take from us if you just say, I'm always going to feed myself from within and connect with your own story. So that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So had you always kind of remembered that through your career? Like, oh yeah, when maybe you got some no's, you said, I'm going to say yes to myself, or, how did that work for you throughout your
Well,
career?
for sure. I mean, I thankfully have a very supportive family, and I had some friends. And when you get just a little bit of success, if somebody reads something of yours and say, hey, this is pretty good, that powers you. And then as you progress through your career, you can look back while still looking forward and say, I've gotten a lot of yeses. Sure, there have been plenty of no's, but for me, it's trusting in yourself and knowing that you're good.
Yeah. That self-trust is so huge, I mean,
Oh my God, it
this
takes a lot of therapy, but and you find the good people, end up working with good people because we all kind of find each other too.
Well, yeah,
So,
I
and
mean, the more you're
I don't mean
clear and
good.
in alignment with
Sure,
yourself, then certainly you're going to
sure.
attract those people to you who are going to want to read your scripts, who are going to want to work with you, who are going to say, oh yeah, I can see your light. I can see your authenticity. Yeah.
Hmm.
I really feel like
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh, it
There you
was
go.
just like in the whole tone of, being in alignment, I really feel like authenticity is kind of the value system of the future. And so you just
Mhm.
kind of figured it out, 20 years ago. So lucky you.
Oh, I don't know if I figured it out. I still haven't figured it out, but I do know that it's a tough place for artists because artists tend to be sensitive people. And if you're
Yes.
sensitive, it's hard to deal with sort of the mishigas that can be the
Mm,
business.
right.
But, the truth will set you free. Somebody said that was famous.
Right. I love it. I love it. Hey, well, thank you so much for sharing that.
Sure.
I'm sure it's going to touch somebody or many people who watch this video. So how can we find out more about what's going on with you right now?
You can go to my website, which I think you have. Welcome to check that out. I'm about to put up my new reel, which I'm excited about. I wish you all the best of luck, all the people who are kind enough to watch this video.
Wonderful. Thanks. And everybody watching, feel free to pop on over to my website, screenwritenow.com, and download your free ebook copy of my 3 steps to get pitch ready. That way you can get into alignment with yourself and hook every audience. So thanks everybody for watching today, and we'll see you on the next Industry Wisdom Bits video.